Good evening and welcome to this special edition of the Hometown News TV, coming to you live here from Anaheim, California. I'm John Young with the Hometown News TV.
And I'm Lori Young. In this week's Hometown News, we have Harvey McKay, rudeness is contagious in the workplace. Tom Keene, the good old days. He talks about Uncle Hugo this week. Dave says, when your job requires monthly expenses to get reimbursed if that's a good thing or not. A sister with bad credit wanting to buy a house. Find out what Dave's advice is on these two great features. For this week's upcoming events, the Swanville Senior Center is holding their annual meeting on Tuesday, January 30th. Annual meeting and voting will take place at 10 a.m. and the meeting will start at 11 a.m. Enjoy the afternoon with Ed Walker and friends playing from 1 to 3. Roving Hillbillies Snowmobile Club is holding their 49th annual snowmobile blessing this Sunday, January 28th, starting at 1 p.m. at St. Rose of Lima Church in St. Rosa. Sauk Centre Lions Club 57th Annual Pancake Day on Sunday, February 4th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Sauk Centre High School. The 29th Annual Valentine's Banquet starting at 6 p.m. at Word of Life Church in Uppsala. RSVPs are appreciated by February 6th. The Sobieski and Swanville Lions Club 25th Annual Fishing Contest will be held Saturday, February 24th from noon till 3 p.m. on Long Lake in Swanville, so mark your calendars. For this week's obituaries, we have Laverne Bud Jonas, age 81 of Albany, died Saturday, January 20th. Services will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, January 26th at the $7 Catholic Church in Albany. Patricia R. Pat Karstens, age 78 of Melrose, died Monday, January 22nd. Services will be held at 2 p.m. Thursday, January 25th at the St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Meyer Grove. William Bill Emil Ossendorf, age 77 of Citrus Heights, California, formerly of Grey Eagle, died Thursday, January 11th. A memorial service will be held at the St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Grey Eagle in the summer of 2018. Viola P. Weekman, age 89 of Melrose, died Saturday, January 20th. Services will be held at 11 a.m. Thursday, January 25th at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Meyer Grove. Laura Helen Maslowski Lodermeyer, age 55 of Little Falls, died Friday, January 19th. Services will be held on Thursday, January 25th at 11 a.m. at the Eblum Brenny Funeral Service in Little Falls. Caroline A. Carey Arns, age 90 of Grey Eagle, died Monday, January 22nd. Services will be held at 11 a.m. Saturday, January 27th at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Grey Eagle. Check out the full obituaries in this week's Hometown News. Anne Leigh Marie Uppes was born Wednesday, January 17th to Samantha Uppes of Melrose. Sarah Abigail Rangel was born Tuesday, January 16th to Eduardo and Juana Rangel of Melrose. This week's Hometown News photos, our front page photo is of Gary Zapzelka and Max Posh of Holdingford fishing on Big Birch Lake. Photo was by John Young. Our Minnesota Through the Lens photo is taken by Amy Reland, and yes, the bird is upside down. And you can check out the Burnhamville Township, the Grey Eagle Township, and the Melrose City Minutes in this week's Hometown News.
So we're bringing you this show from down in Anaheim, California. We're down here covering a trade show this week, and we've got some beautiful weather. We're outside shooting this right now, 70-some degree weather. It's absolutely fabulous, but we're going to have some really great weather at home this weekend also.
Yes, I heard Friday's supposed to be pretty nice.
Saturday, I think they're still talking in the 40s, so yay! Another January thaw.
I think all this snow that we've seen in the airport car ramp, there's lots of drifts in there yet that should be melted by the time we get back.
I'm hoping so. Otherwise, our car could be buried if it blows the other direction. We've got a photo here. This is actually a photo from down in Owatonna. This is Jean Wiley from Mound Lake. Her son posted this picture, and I wanted to show you this because we haven't seen snow like this in a while, where the snowblower is having to cut its way through a snowdrift. And of course, at the airport, you mentioned that when we flew out here to California, take a look at this picture. That's one of the snow removal machines that they use to take care of the snow at the airport. And even though the snow was a couple of days ago, they're still working on that a couple of days later.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool watching the snowblower and things working at the airport, considering that snowstorm took place on Monday, and Wednesday morning they're still working at trying to get the runways cleaned up.
Yeah, and that, of course, our flight was a little bit delayed, but it was nothing to do with the weather in Minnesota. It was something else on the other end. But boy, I can see why flights were delayed when 3 days later there's still a lot of snow that they're dealing with at the airport.
Yes.
Another thing we'd like you guys to do, if you possibly could, is YouTube has changed kind of some of the things that they're doing with the channels out there on YouTube. And of course, the Hometown News has a channel out there on YouTube, and we do a lot of parades and things. And what we're needing you guys to do is go out there and subscribe to that channel if you could. If you've got a Google account, you just log into your Google account, go out to YouTube, and we'll put the link in the description below. But go out there and click subscribe if you would, please, because we need to get a certain number of subscribers to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, which is where they start to share our videos and do some different things with that. And if we don't have enough, well, then we get kind of put on a back burner. And the area in which we really want to make sure we're be able to reach as many people is those summer parades when we're doing those live streams. So if you get a chance, hit that link, sign into your Google account, go in there, subscribe to the Hometown News YouTube channel, or go out to YouTube and just search for Hometown News Gray Eagle, and you should be able to find us. And please subscribe to the channel.
And it's really important because we found out actually that some of the nursing homes actually share a lot of our parade videos and different things that go on within the communities. And it's so important because that service alone, we're delivering things to people that are shut in and closed where they can't get out to participate and be involved with those things. So it's kind of a neat little service that we're doing that they are offering to their residents that are in the nursing homes. So please definitely subscribe to those channels.
And those snow videos that we do, I mean, the people who are down in this weather, and if that isn't a public service to remind them of why they are down in this weather, I think it's pretty important.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much wraps up our show for tonight. We're going to do just a really quick show because we've got a lot of things going on here down in Anaheim. If you've got any old photos, we're wanting to have a segment on each show where we're going to be spotlighting and kind of talking about some old things, some history of our area, whether it's in Gray Eagle, Uppsala, Swanville, Bertram, wherever, Melrose, Albany. If you've got some old pictures and you have a little story behind that picture, please get in touch with us here at the Hometown News, and we'd love to be able to share those pictures on our weekly show. So you can go to, the newspaper has the emails, you can give us a call at the office and make arrangements to get those old photos or old postcards to us so we can get a copy of those and use that on our weekly show.
And I also would like to remind you to check out this week's Hometown News and also check out our advertisers because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Once again, thank you for watching. I'm John Young with the Hometown News TV.
And I'm Lori Young with the Hometown News TV.
Good night.
Good night.